So we moved over the mission hex to Potomnik. At that point, we do not roll for an event because it's the mission hex, because the mission is the event. So what I did was, per the mission card, we rolled on C4 to intercept the enemy. And on a chart roll of C4, we got a 3, which was the 236 Squadron. And we roll 1d3 plus 1, and we rolled 1. Although the first thing that we drew was a wingman counter, which meant that the first guy was an ace, and the second one was his wingman. So the highest of the two was the wingman. So the ace has the experienced pilot as his wingman. So the next thing we do is we drew our Soviet ace per the mission card, and we got Georgy Kuzmin, and his traits are lucky and survivor. And he had a wingman, experienced. So then we rolled to see if either side got a surprise. So our ace has eagle eyes, so that's +1. The Soviets are all fighters, so they subtract 1 from ours, so we break out even. We don't get, because we have transports, we don't get the extra +1. So we rolled a 2, and that gave the Soviets a surprise by us, and they had a +1 to their die rolls. So we rolled all the die and got everything set up for combat. And we've got our airfield here. The weather is still heavy clouds, so there's only 2 turns of combat. So we start out with our ace was at 20. So he's got freedom of action. He can attack anyone. Attacking this guy with his wingman, the ace confers him some defensive bonuses. And with only 2 turns, I don't think we're going to be able to fight our way through the wingman to get to the ace. So I think I need to take the next most dangerous guy. Again, another ace. I don't think we're going to be able to hurt him. So we'll go after this guy. Oops, stuck. 8. So we get 2 hits using B. And Eagle Eyes and Survivor, so no bonuses. Oops. So B is 2 and 2. If this would have been he doesn't have a rear gunner, so he can't take him out, so he gets 4 damage. So he rolls against 4. 1. Critical hit, which means he automatically flips, and we draw another B damage check. And it's a 2, so he's got 6. So now he's got to roll against a 6. We may get lucky here and knock this guy out. 10. He survives. All right, so he's got to stay here because there's a possibility that he could get attacked. Soviets, he would normally attack here, but the Soviets will bypass and attack the next available bomber or supply aircraft. So we'll roll and see which one. 1, so he'll attack this one. 4, he misses. So we've got 2 guys who are going to fire back at him. Miss. And 1 hit. The hit goes against the one firing at him, not the one behind him. So he gets 1 damage for a C. And he rolls against it. 2. Ooh, he barely survives. All right, so now we're here. I don't have any dogfight cards that I can play, so he's going to go ahead and attack the wingman, who is an ace. He gets -2 to his die roll. So 1d10. If I can find the correct die. Here we go. 9, 7. So we get 1 hit against the wingman. Using A, 5 damage. Whew, man. That was a good one. All right, so he rolls against his 5. 3. So he's flipped to his damage side. There's no one higher than him, so his turn's over. Get these out of the way. So now this ace's turn. He's going to attack down here. No one's damaged, so we'll roll a die to determine. 3. He's going to attack the JU-52. 1d12. 7. 1 hit. Using a B. 2 damage. So we'll roll against the 2. 7. He's fine. Now he's in the same square, so those 2 gunners are going to fire at him. Miss. Miss. All right. So now it's his turn. He's done. He's coming after this guy. Three, miss. Darn it. He's coming after him. 1, miss. Darn it. All right, so he's going to come down here and attack one of these guys. No one's damaged, so he's going to roll 1. He's attacking this first guy. And it's a 1d10. And he gets a 6. He gets 1 hit. Using a B, so he gets 2 damage. He's going to roll against the 2. 2 is flipped. Okay. So now both these gunners are going to fire back at him. 6. Hit. And he gets a C1, so this becomes a 7. So we'll roll against the 7. Eight. He's still good. And the other gunner, never get 2 hits in a row. Of course not. All right, so he's done. So now this guy, same thing, except this time he doesn't have to roll. He's going to attack the damaged one. Seven. That's 1 hit using a B. And it's 3 damage. Takes him up to 5. So he's rolling against a 5. Oh, 6 hangs on. Whew. All right. So now he can attack any of these guys, or he can go head to head against this guy. I think we're just going to go ahead and go head to head against that guy and not take any chances on losing our fighter. We'll remain in formation. I don't want to play my card yet. So 1d12, 3, we miss. And he misses, so they're both done. All these guys are complete. And none of these guys can land until turn 2. So, on to turn 2. Let's go ahead and we'll roll for this guy first. 2 and 2 is 4. We'll roll for this guy. 5 and 3 is 8. So these two stay together. And they go to the lowest one. So 2 and 2 is 4. So they'll be here. Roll for this guy, who's a 2. 7 and 2 is 9. That was disaster. Because now he's going to be up in the area to be attacked. And then we'll roll for him. 3 and 3 is 6. All right, so we'll roll for our Soviets. 1d12. 4 and 6 is 10. And he dragging his wingman along. And we'll roll for their other ace. 2 and 6 is 8. That was terrible for them. It's good for us. All right, so now we'll roll. Whoops, I rolled on the wrong dice there. I rolled for both on the wrong dice. Let's go for him again. 8 and 6 is 14. 4 and 6 is 10. There we go. That's better for them. Now we're rolling this 1d10 for this guy. 2 and 4 is 6. And this guy. 4 and 5 is 9. And this 1d6 here. 1 and 5 is 6. All right, now I'll roll for my fighters. Roll for my ace. Where's my 1d12 here? 6 and 8 is 14. And so we've got higher performance. Roll for this ace. 11 and 7 is 18. We'll roll for, we've got the 3 10s here. Let's roll for the first one. 5 and 8 is 12. 8 and 8 is 16. And the last one, 8 and 7 is 15. All right. So he's first. He got freedom of action. He can attack anyone he wants. Let's see. Not sure. We might be able to take that out, but I don't want the -2. Be -2 there. We only get 1 turn. I think we will go for this guy. I'm not going to use my break up my flight because I think that might be more useful later on. So 1d12. Stay on the board here. 1, miss. All right, so he's going to attack here with a -2 to his die roll. 3, so he misses, and he's done. Oops, put him at action taken. All right, he's going to attack here with a -2. 10, 8, 2 hits under A. And that's going to shoot that guy down for sure. 3 and 4, 7. So that's higher than he can roll. So he is shot down. Well, let's see, that's I. So that's his second victory. So we'll roll for his survival. So he's going to try to bail out. And he does, and he's going to try to evade. And he does, so he escapes. We get his aircraft, but he gets away. And he's done. So now we've got higher performance, so we're going to go head-to-head against him. And that will eliminate both their turns. I mean, I could go down and attack somewhere else, but then that would free him up to attack one of our transports. So we're going to go head-to-head. So I'll roll the Germans first. 10. 2 hits with a B. Doubt we're going to get them, but 3 and 2. 5 damage. So we'll roll a 1d12 against a 5. 8. He's fine. That's their named ace. He's got Survivor and Lucky. So he's going to fire back at our ace. 8. 2 hits using a B. Two and 2, 4. So he's got Survivor. Whoops. 1. So we add 1 to our die roll on anyone that flips us to the back, but it doesn't matter because 1 is always a critical hit. So we draw another B damage, and he's flipped, and that's terrible. And B is 3 more, so it takes him up to 7. Now he's rolling against the 7. It would be awful to lose our ace here. Six. He's shot down. So you immediately lose 1 campaign point when you're getting an ace shot down. So I'll mark that here. Now we'll roll for his bailout. And he's eliminated. So that's a disaster. You lose 5 points for that, but I'll tabulate all those at the end. So that probably wasn't a brilliant decision on my part. All right. So he's going to attack at -2. Miss. And he's done. He is going to attack this guy here. 1d12. Come on. 4, he misses. And Gunner fires back. 6, he actually gets a hit. So on a C. 1, so he's up to 2. So we'll roll against a 2. 12, he's fine. So he's done. No one can attack him, so he's done. He goes first. He's going to attack this. I don't have any dogfight cards that can help him. So 1d10. 4, he misses. Return fire. Miss. So he's done. This guy, I could attempt to land right now, but I'll just wait and have everyone land at the end, since there's only 2 rounds of combat. This guy is going to attack one of these. Since none of them are on their damage side, we'll roll random. 1, he's going to attack this JU52. 3, he misses. And we get 1 return fire. Miss. So he's done. And this guy, same thing. We're going to roll, see who he's going to attack. First guy. 1d6. Gets a hit. Great. Using a B. 3 damage. So we'll roll against a 3. Two, it's flipped. And we get 1 guy returning fire. 6, get lucky and get a hit. And it's 1. So we roll a 1d6 against a 1. Oh, critical. Draw another. Oops. That's 1, so he's at 2. So he's got to roll to beat a 2. 5, so he's all right. All right, and he's done. And so now we're left with the landing phase. All right, so our ace and our pilot need to roll for landing. So it's -1 for heavy clouds. And to land, you need a 2 or more for a safe landing. 3, -1 is 2, so he lands safely. And he's done because he's not one of our guys. All right. So now this guy is going on a 1d8. Oh, 1, 0. So we roll a 1d3. I'm sorry, we roll a 6. 1, 2, 3, it flips to its damage side. All right, flips to his damage side. And we draw a level A damage. Five, 7. So he is not destroyed. So he's damaged. 7. All right, 1d8. 1 - 1 is 0. Flips to his damage side. And it's a 5 as well. Oh, goodness gracious. No, he's damaged. Okay. So this guy gets a -1 for being on his damage side, and a -1, so it's for the weather, so he's -2. 7, 5, so he lands safely. This guy, -1. He lands safely. And this guy's getting a -2. So -1 is going to be aircraft crashed and is destroyed. So that was disasters. All right, this guy's got a -1. Oh, so my pilots, I've got the option to keep flying, or I can land here and wait a day and return safely. So I don't see a reason to fight my way through, so I'm going to go ahead and land. So we got a 7 minus 1 is a 6, so he's fine. 10, he's fine. These guys land independently, so 1d8 minus 1, 6, he's fine. And my ace. 7, 6, he's fine. All right, so we'll pause here while I calculate some mission points. Let's calculate our mission points. So going into the final fight at Potomnik, we had 10 mission points. So we gain 1 for every damaged aircraft fighter, so that's 3. And we shot down this guy but didn't get any points for him, so that's 5. So that would put us at 10, 15. And we're going to lose 2 points for this fighter, and the ace failed to bail out, so that's -5, so that's -7. We lose 4 for this transport, that's -11, and we lost the supplies, so that makes it -14. And then we lose 2 points for each of these damaged aircraft. Let's see, let me make sure. Yep, 14. So 16, 18, 20. So -20. But we gain 3 points for each group of supplies that made it. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So -20. And 12 is -8. Yeah, so -8. So we end up with 2 mission points. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 mission points. And we lost 1 campaign point for losing the named ace. So with our 2, we can purchase 1 campaign point, which puts us back to 0. And that gives us 1 banked mission point. It's amazing how quickly these things can devolve into disaster. We were on the cusp of greatness there. And 12, 17. Yeah, losing that named ace was brutal. All right, so we'll draw a post-mission card. Our 4 aircraft that landed at Potomnik will go into the Cauldron Airfield box, and at the end of next turn, they'll return safely to base. And we still have our 4 aircraft available for the next mission. Draw a post-mission card. A higher power. 1 squadron pilot lands safely. No die roll required. That might have been useful for this mission. All right, that's it. End of mission 1. We'll go to November 29th.